Hello, welcome to Just One Look. Today we're having a look at Star Trek Online. So this has been about for a while now, and it's on its 11th story arc, I think, which is the New Dawn. So it's sort of an MMO in the Star Trek universe, but it is pretty different. So basically you've got the ship base part here, so we can just fly about. We've got various crew members who all level up and all have different skills. And we have various ship things, and we have things like shield batteries which restore the battery, and so forth. So this is quite a complicated game. There's quite a lot to it, really. I think it was reviewed averagely when it came out, I think, because there wasn't that much content. There seems to be quite a bit now. So as well as the space bit, we also have the ground section of the game. So it's basically a third-person shooter. Patrol Cafari system. So it's got all the normal things. It's got dailies, it's got missions, PvE, sort of dungeon type things, and PvP. So let's head back. So with Transwarp, which is a sort of a quick travel, you can't do it very often. Back to Sol. So we've got Starfleet Academy and Space Dock, which are your main, it's the sort of the main hub where everything is. So as you would expect in the space bit, you go around, you shoot Vulcans, not Vulcans obviously, sorry. You shoot Romulans, various, well, lots of different things from the Star Trek universe. Of course there's Klingons and birds of prey. So I think you can play as Romulans, Klingons and humans, well, Federation. So what have we got here? I have no idea what this is. So I haven't played for one, there's been a few changes, so I'm not aware of everything by any means. So we've got a lot of Federation ships. I can't see anything too exciting apart from that, which was here yesterday as well, and I have no idea what that is. So I'm not really a Trekkie. I do watch the series, I do like them, but I couldn't tell you much beyond the main characters really. So here's Space Dock over here, and at the minute we can warp to Sector, which is sort of in the normal map where we was just now. So we're going to go to Space Dock, but we need to get closer so we can beam down to there. So we're going to go to max speed and stop. You can see we've got a dock thing there, so we're going to dock. As you can see, we're on season 11 now. So there are appearances in the, I think there's basically cuts scenes in the missions, in the main missions. Sometimes they show the actual characters from the series, various series. So it's the actual people playing their parts on occasion. So if we go to here, you can see sort of basically this is the missions. So we've got an overview. So what I'm doing at the minute is heading out this mission. And these are the episodes. So I'm not sure. Oh no, where are we? Secrets of Nimbus, Lost City of Paradise. Anyway, these are the various story missions. And you can see here, this is the different seasons. So obviously, I'm on this one here, in the Romulan group. So I must have done all these. The Klingon War and the Wasteland. So I'm on to the third season, I assume. And so once you've done them, you can replay. There's 3 different difficulty levels. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not sure where the other 2 seasons are then, but there's a lot I don't know. It has to be said. So available missions, these are my missions, what I'm doing at the minute, or can do. Then we've got the Foundry, so this is where people make their own missions. So it's quite a lot of various things. Obviously they don't have guest appearances of Star Trek stars. There's a lot of good stuff there. So in progress, obviously these are mine, what I'm doing. Accolades and logs. So of course this is a free-to-play game, so we've got the store, got lock boxes, loads of ships actually, you won't be surprised. There are a lot of nice ships. So we've got birds of prey. I assume Romulans ships here somewhere. So we've got Gorn. Oh, there's an awful lot. We find a warbird. There we are. So there's an awful lot of stuff there. Now, duty officers, you've got these packs. So these are sort of like, well, they're sort of little missions you send your duty officers on. So I've got, I think, about 43. So these are all my crew. So the duty officers you send off on these little missions. So we need different officers. So you need sort of like security and I'm not sure, an ambassador or something perhaps. And you also sometimes need items for these. So not that one. So you go to plan. You can select which officers you want. All your officers have different traits. So the green is very good. The red's very bad. The white's normal. So obviously you want to pick as many green that are appropriate for the mission. And you get these rewards, which are quite good. So I don't have enough for that mission. I can do this one though. So that's a 1 hour. So we've got this crew member already selected. So he wants to be one of these. And you can see the chances of success, failure, etc. So let's send him off. So that'll take an hour. Yep. So this does give you XP as well as various other things, currency and now what's this called? I can't remember. It's Dilarium or something. This is sort of another currency you can use on this store. Let's leave that for the moment. So that requires something I haven't got. So different areas have different missions, so I can fly somewhere else and there'll be some more missions probably. You've also got sort of your crafting, which is the R&D, which sort of works on the same sort of principle. You need various items, then you just research them. So I'm not an expert, so officer training, special projects, and I haven't really done any of this. So that's the store. What else have we got? Various personnel, appearance. So we've got Deep Space Nine uniforms, Enterprise, Voyager, and all those sort of things. Currently at the minute I think they're giving away promotions, a Pathfinder from, I think, Voyager, isn't it? I say I'm not high enough level, so I can't use it yet, but it will still be there when I want it. So that's the shop. So you've also got, you've got the normal shop with Zen, I think it's called, by Zen. And we've also got this one, which uses dilithium, which you can earn in game. They're still pretty expensive. So there's not a lot I can get there. So this is space dock. So this is obviously the transporter room. So this has all changed since the last time I played. Well, I played again yesterday for 6 hours. And this is all different. This is all new. It did used to be a large circle with different areas around it. So over here it's basically the ships, where you get your ships. So every 10 levels you can get a new ship for free basically. And you can select your ship various ship equipment and stuff you can get, and for dilithium as well you can buy different stuff at different vendors. So customise our ship. So I've currently got a heavy cruiser, so I've got various things I can change, which I haven't done so on this one yet. Well, that's quite cool. Some you have to pay for. So bridge. Let's have that. Windows. Okay, material. Advanced. So there's quite a bit you can do, but let's leave that. So now I'm not sure how we get out. There we are. Want to explore strange new worlds and exciting new styles. So starship and shuttle requisitions. So say every 10 levels you get a choice of ships. So every 10 levels you get a new rank. So at level 40 I'm now a rare admiral, lower half. So I can choose one of the rare admiral ships. As I said, I've got a heavy cruiser. So there's lots of different types. So basically you have science, escort, and the normal general purpose cruisers, but it varies as you go up a bit. So each ship has different stations where you can put weapons and consoles. So consoles are for things like shields and stuff like that. Weapons are obviously what you think. So obviously something like, let's go to a science vessel, has more consoles and less weapons, whereas something like a cruiser will have more weapons and less consoles. And those consoles need your crew to pilot them. So if we go to somewhere, so here's our character sheet. So we've got my character and his equipment for the ground missions. So you've got shields, body armour, the guns, and sort of healing items and shield items. You can see you've got the stats and everything. There's quite a lot. So then we've got the ship, and these are the consoles and weapons. So I've got 2 lots of weapons. I've got 8 slots on this heavy cruiser, assault cruiser apparently, but I've only got 1 here in these, for example. So different ships have different configurations. So here's the crew, so you can also give them equipment. Apart from these things here, which are kits, and these allow you to do things like deploy a shield generator or a turret and things, depending on what sort they are. But only you get those. Oh, that's a new crew member. So skills, and sort of, well, as it says, it's skills. So this is what's changed. It used to be all like this. So this is just basically the ship now. So you can put skills into these options. So I put a lot into the red, which I apparently shouldn't have, because that's, you get less the more you put in. So should really have put perhaps up to the yellow in each. But never mind. So I've also got traits which I can choose. So I've got slots here and I can choose from these. So crew's also got these. They've also got skills. And to learn these different ones you have to get a book from somewhere. This is another new thing I don't really know much about. So you've got different slots with different selections. But apparently you can go and buy books to learn the other skills, which I need to do really. So I don't know when they changed it, but I haven't played for a little while. So these are the stations on your ship. So you obviously need, ideally, the crew to go into them. Well, you have to have the crew to go into them. So the science station, engineering, yeah, and of course security or tactical. You've also got your away team. So I should probably change to her. Shows you their skills, reputation, and various things. And we're really just scratching the surface. So here we've got teams, which is sort of like groups, I assume, and oops, change character now, a male. our inventory. So we've also got an R&D inventory and assets, which are various credits stuff. So there's the lithium. I've got quite a bit. Here's my current missions. So store, duty. So let's go back to there. I've got some completed. So yep, collect rewards.
Congratulations.
So I've levelled as well. Now, I think there's a levelling bonus at the minute I've got. And I'm levelling really, really quickly. In 6 hours, most of the time messing about, I did 2 missions and went about 6 levels, I think. So I think it's very fast in this game to get to the max level. So here I've got 2 weapons I can carry. This is all my ground skills, sort of like reroute power to shields. So it heals my shield. So you've got shield and health up here. Let's go and spend my skill points. So I think we're going to have that as much as I can. Nope, so I don't want to go into the red. And I can only got 1 point anyway. So that's all done. So you used to have to do this for all your crew and had the same sort of things. And so other things here, of course, we've got the auction house and the bank over the top here. So it's all a lot clearer now and easier to get to. So that's the exchange there. So we've got various shops, commodity brokers which sell commodities, which are one of the things you use for these duty missions. So current map, let's see if we can find one which needs, no. Here's one. So that's commodity, so that needs, can't tell. So it needs synth ale. So some you can buy here, some you can buy in different places. Some you can also, if you go into inventory, you can replicate them for a cost, which is quite high. As you can see, I've got 78,000 credits basically, and these can cost over 1,000 each. So when they need 30, it's probably not the best thing to do. So let's go back. A sprint. So we've also got dodge, forwards and side. Now, I think a lot of people when it came out didn't like the ground combat. I quite enjoy it. It's not the best in the world, but it's decent. So this is to where the headquarters. You go for a lot of the missions. But let's beam back up to the ship quickly. No, let's go to Starfleet. So you can see, Season 11 features. Prevent the evil Terran Empire from gaining the beachhead. So you can go to Deep Space Nine, of course, and all the other places. I think pretty much everywhere that's appeared in the series. At least in, obviously not Voyager's locations. I don't think, anyway, I could be wrong. So you do in the missions. But I think as far as I know, all the missions have a ship part and a ground part. And they do take quite a while. They're quite substantial. But you also have some dailies like I'm going to do here. And this is quite a simple one. So basically go over to here, talk to somebody, find out some information, and that's it. Also, this tends to be a popular place for some of the events they hold. Dear, I can't talk today. So we've got various people. So here's a daily mission. So history. Oops. There we are. So flashing things like this are mission objectives. Oops, didn't want to do that. So access the library. And that's the mission done, pretty much. So talk to her. So you can see we've got a timer for the daily there. Oh, 20 hours, not 24. Never noticed that before. So the other one's over here. Test your knowledge. So basically there's a web page where you can get this from, unless you're a real fan of the series. So we want Volume 14, Chapter 4. Which worlds joined the Federation? So let's quickly go to that page. It's Bajor and Tama Prime. There we go. So that's quite easy. Oh, we've got more skill points. So let's just go to Commander. There we are, all finished. Almost leveled again, so get massives of experience. So this is the same as it's always been. That's very nice. So there's lots of locations you beam down to, so let's beam up to the ship. It's not really that much here though. Oh. So again, I can go to Beta Squad. Oh, Quadrant. So obviously I was wrong. As I say, I'm not an expert Trekkie. Earth Soul Free. So we're now back out in the main space. See, we've got a map here. So basically, I want to go to the ultimate Klingon. So auto-navigate. You can transwarp, but that costs energy credits and it's pretty expensive. So off we go. That'll disappear in a minute. There's various things you come across here. There used to be sort of like instances scattered across. Not sure, perhaps you have to go to planets rather than just random spots now. So, don't want to transwarp. So where are we? Heading out. Okay. Let's go down here. Have I done all these? Yep. Wasteland. Okay, so is Ultimate Klingon not the main story arc? In progress. Oh, new duty officers. So that's, you get another pack of duty officers, which is handy. Rare Admiral duty officer pack. So I think this Sunrise is a special mission event thing happening at the minute. Let's just see if we can beam down to a planet quickly. So I think this is just perhaps a normal mission then. So heading out is the tour of duty. So it can take quite a while, although we're getting there I think. So there are PvE, like I say, so basically dungeons, and PvP as well. Oh. So that's just another mission system I think. So you've got various things on the map here, if I can find the map. Let's just go to duty again. So anything else I can do? Nope. As you can see they're changing as we go along. So you can see we've got a pointer there. Almost there. So various options there. So we've got the area map, so we're heading over here. Galaxy map for all the sectors. And we've got the system list. So I don't know where Deep Space Nine is. So is it Bajor? Is that the system? So you can double click to go choose and go to these as well if you want. So these are all sort of the planets and locations, so you can see there's a lot. Oh, let's see, skill points. Let's put another in that. Oh, we've got 2. So where are we? Area map. We're getting there. So you can see we've got an awful lot of skills here and things to use. If you shift and right click on the list of the weapons, auto fire, which is handy. So I think as well you've got different power systems to weapons, shields, engineering. So that's balanced at the minute. Begin the ultimate Klingon. So, got to drive off the Gorn ships. So let's go shift, 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 shift. So you can see we've got different shields. So we can reinforce different sectors of a shield. Oh, so it's not auto-firing. It's annoying. So I'm going to turn. So he's hitting our air shield. So we've got photon torpedoes, phasers. So how are we doing? He's nearly down. So let's recharge shields. So we've got forward and rear facing weapons, some with different arcs of fire. So the phasers, which I've got a lot of, can fire 360 degrees, which is handy. Photon torpedoes have quite a short arc. Okay, so there's basically spawn points. If you don't go towards the others, they won't attack you. At least not very quickly. Looks like they are there. Oops, so we've lost a shield there. So out of range. Oh, there's one over there. Yeah. Anyway, so that's basically the space combat. Not done very well by me, I'm sure. Anyway, leave the video there while I'm fighting this. So it's going to be a while before I get to the ground section. And see you again next time.